Hi guys, Beth here, aka Mediagirl94. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another K-pop music video reaction. If you haven't already checked out the title, today we are back reacting to the girl group Limelight and their most recent release, Ta-Da. I love that song title. They are currently like a 3-member girl group under 143 Entertainment. However, they said they're going to add more members in the future, but this is my third reaction and there's still only 3 members. You have Miyu, Suhye and Gaeun, and it'll be interesting because I feel like the 2 reactions I've done previously, I've been very impressed, and I wouldn't mind if they stayed as a 3-piece, but I can fully understand why maybe in the future you would add more members. But I kind of feel like maybe they should have added a new member by now, but you know, who knows how the K-pop machine works. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight back into Limelight. Okay, subtitles are on, let's press play. Okay, are they still going with like the cute girly? They are so good vocals. I feel like I've heard this beat before though in another K-pop song. I'm just gonna say that now. Visually, I love the cuteness. I feel like the chorus is going to slap. Definitely seeing like there are like seems to be like a lot more like vocal girl groups coming up. I don't mind that. If they sound as good as these ladies, then yes. The lyrics were also so like dreamy. I know it's about falling in love, but very nice lyrics. Very complimentary to the song. And I do like their performance and their dance, so chef's kiss. But just like want to bop along. I like that transition because They have kind of grown up from like the colourful to like more dark and mature. Okay, is that the end? We've still got some seconds left. They're standing at a crossroads. Limelight will return as a new unit. Oh, that's an interesting little tidbit. Let's talk about it. Before we get into the song and the video, we've just got to talk about that little tidbit at the end about how Limelight is going to be like a new unit. And as I mentioned in the introduction, the company has said, that they want to add more members to the group, as time goes on. So are these three going to stay as like the original trio? So is this going to be like a sub-unit, then they're going to add like other members, and that'll be like, so kind of like you'll have like the unit with all the members in, and then you'll have like duos and like trios. And this is going to be like the first like sub-unit, even though they were kind of like the main unit until they add other members. I'm really intrigued because I would love if these three stayed together as a trio, because I kind of feel like if you've listened to Limelight, you're kind of used to these three, so it would make sense for these three to stay as like a trio. However, I did see when just before I got the music video up, I believe one of the members has also released a solo, so I'm really interested, like, the way this company is going to, like, continue to manage the group, if we're going to have, like, one big unit, trios, duos, singles. Oh, I'm very excited, and I'm very intrigued. Now, let's get onto the song and the video. I'll hold my hands up now, and I stand by my very first comment when the song started. When I first heard, like, the opening, like, instrumentation, I was like, I've heard this song before. Like, I've heard this instrumentation in other K-pop, songs, and I've heard it recently, so, I was like, oh no, please don't say they're going to go down the route of, like, maybe copying, sampling, like, another, girl group, but then they kind of, the rest of the song itself kind of felt like unique, and it felt like kind of in line with like the other two, like at least for me, the other two Limelight songs that I have reacted to here on the channel. So I was kind of like, whew, they kind of took me with surprise with the intro, but then they kind of made it their own. And I also mentioned that there seems to be like a lot more like vocal girl groups coming up. They seem to be kind of like shunning rap, focusing on the vocals, and these three ladies, their voices, oh my gosh, they are so nice to listen to, and I'm impressed. It's colour me impressed, but I feel like just their vocals alone, especially then when they come together and harmonise. So I could easily see how the company might go like, okay, you get a solo, maybe you get a solo. I would love if all three of these ladies got a solo. I believe one of them does, and I am convinced. Let me have a look here. Here we go. Underneath the music video for Ta-Da, Miyu has, it looks like she's got a solo with the song 2020. So, I'm very interested what this company does, but I definitely feel like you need to keep this as like a unit. So maybe this is like the Limelight unit. You can't change the unit name at this point, or I don't think it would make sense to add another member, but it would make sense to introduce like a group with more members and be like, okay, this is a sub. But yeah, that's for like another day. The song, the lyrics were like so cute, but at the same time I felt like a growth from like the other two songs I have checked out, and that kind of reflected in the lyrics and even some of like the visuals, and it kind of felt like this was like a little bit more mature, even though it was like playful and like cute, and it like three friends, just having a good time. You could definitely see like an evolution, and that is really good when it comes to K-pop. But like it seems like they are kind of sticking with like a similar like trend, and I think that comes through like the vocal tone, and they've established that this is vocals and this is what we're going to focus on, and it's going to be amazing. But I loved every second of this, so oh, I cannot wait to see what Limelight and even this company does next. In the comments below, I'd love to hear, your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the group. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on the channel, and trust me, a lot of you guys are very opinionated, especially when it comes to K-pop. Anyway, let's get into my rating/ranking. If I had to give Ta-Da by Limelight a rating out of 10, guys, shock horror, it's getting a 10 out of 10. It was perfect. This isn't the first time I'm looking down at like previous reactions. This is not the first time I've given this group a 10. You'll have to check out my other 2 reactions, which I will leave links to see which song I gave a 10 to. But I just feel like I'm continually impressed. However, the reason it didn't get above a 10 is because it kind of felt like, yes, they've evolved theme-wise, but there wasn't something there, that blew my mind. So, that maybe will come next with whatever the group or the company decide to do next. Let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlists, depending what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth, Mediagirl94. Goodbye.